to the channel. So in this video, we will see how we can create a cylindrical God chart in Power BI. Let's get started. First, I will tell you the data that we will be using. So we have our region-wise actual and target sales, and we have also defined maximum and minimum points for each sale, which we might or might not use, and we have the total. So we will create a cylindrical God chart where we will show the average of sales of each and the average target value. We can also do it for each, and I will show you how you can do it. So you can have multiple cylindrical God charts for each of the region. So let's get started. This is actually a custom visual. So it is not part of the visualization pane that you see here. We will have to add it. So first we'll go and click on these three dots, and then we will select get more visuals. Now it will load all the visuals that are available to us. Now here we will search for cylindrical chart. So we have this cylindrical God chart. I will select it. And see, this is how it will look like. So you can also define the zones for each and how it will look. Let's go ahead and add it so we can further see how we can use it. This is free also. So I'll click add, and now Power BI will import it into my Power BI desktop. You see it's already appearing here. Import successful. The visual was imported. Okay. Now simply I'll go here and select. Let's bring it right next to this. Expand it a bit. Now here we have these fields. So we have actual value, target value, minimum and maximum. We will be using this data, which is also connected here. So in the actual, I will just bring actual sales, and it is currently using sum, but I will make it average. In the target value, I'll just drag the target, and I will also make it average. Now you can see that this red link, the red is actually the gauge, and it is taking the value from average of target sales. In the maximum and minimum, you can add these also. I can add these and I can put them as average also, but I will leave it. I will show you how you can also do it in the formatting. Now, in order to format, let's go and click on format your visual up here. We have these options available at hand. So if I go in configuration, you can change the color of the gradient, and also here you can define the maximum and minimum. So this is what is at hand. I will just leave it as it is. In the zones, like I mentioned, you can switch it on and you can define the zones. For example, the first zone can be 40. Since we have data value till 148, zone 2 can be, let's say, 60. Zone 3 we can have 120, and in zone 4 we can do 140. Now you see that the zones are appearing. So however you want to define your data, you can do that. I will just go and switch it off. The data label, which is here, you can define if you want it inside the cylinder. If I do it like this is what will look like. I will keep it outside. You can define the font size, the color, and the display units. So we can have none. It's already none. But if you have data and you have decimal values, you can use that. So it's like this. Now we can go back, and in the generals tab, this is how you format any of the Power BI visual. So in the properties, you can define the size, position. You can also drag the size from here. I will leave it as it is. In the title, this is the title that is appearing. So let's just say average sales versus target. You can add a background color. Let's say we add it here. We bring it in the middle. If you want a subtitle divider, you can do that also. We will just leave it. And in the effects, you can add a background color. For example, if you want to keep it gray, you can do that. Visual border, shadow would be nice. So this is how you can format it. If it is data or data formatting, you can define the data formatting of the fields that you have, header icons, and the alt text. Now, this is the average. For example, if I also want to add more of these charts, but this time for each of the region. I will do one. Let's see, we can do for the north. Then you can see how it works. So let's add another and let's bring it here. Now in the, I will do the same. I will bring the actual value in the actual, the maximum, sorry, not the maximum, the target in the target. This time I will also bring the minimum and the maximum. And now what I'll do is I will add a filter to this visual. So in the filters tab, you see filters on this visual. I will bring region here, and in the filtering, I will just select, I need north. So now it will only show the data that is for north, that you can see. In the formatting, you can do the similar kind of formatting. This time let's just change the color. So lower gradient, upper gradient, and here we see in the title, let's just change it to north actual versus target. Let's just bring it in the middle. Just do the same formatting. Add some effects, visual border, and this. So now this is for the north. This is the average sales, and this is how you can create your cylindrical charts in Power BI, the God charts. I hope this video helped. Keep watching for more and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.